Konnichiwa, I'm Paqupel, your guide to Japanese flavors. Today we're making Okosama Lunch, a playful Japanese kids plate filled with a variety of dishes. Let's give your child a joyful memory they'll always treasure. Okosama Lunch is a one-plate kids meal served at restaurants across Japan. Small dishes are arranged with colorful decorations and playful touches that children love. Okosama means child in Japanese, and while it's traditionally called a lunch, it's enjoyed at dinner just as often. Born in the early Showa era, it has been a cherished part of family outings in Japan ever since. In this video, we'll share a recipe for Okosama Lunch, 7 dishes, each prepared in a way that children will love. There's no set combination, so use this as a starting point and feel free to adapt it to whatever brings a smile to your own child's face. Alright, let's start cooking. First up is ebi fry, Japanese breaded fried shrimp. The crispy coating and the plump, springy texture of the shrimp make it an instant favorite with children. Devon the shrimp. Peel the shells, leaving the tails on. Place the shrimp in a bowl with salt and potato starch. Add cold water, then massage gently for about 30 seconds. Pat dry with paper towels. This process removes any unwanted odor and keeps the flavor clean and pure. Trim the tip of each tail, then scrape out any moisture from inside with the flat side of a knife. This helps prevent oil splatter during frying. Make several shallow cuts along the underside of each shrimp and press gently to straighten. Season lightly with salt and pepper. Now, make the batter. Mix the egg, water, and flour until smooth. The batter should be light and slightly thick. Coat each shrimp in the batter, then press the panko breadcrumbs on firmly for an even coating. Heat the oil to 340 to 355 degrees Fahrenheit. If chopsticks inserted into the oil produce a steady stream of small bubbles, the oil is ready. Fry 3 to 4 shrimp at a time for about 1.5 to 2 minutes until golden brown. For best results, avoid adding too many at once, and try not to touch them too much until the coating has set. Transfer to a wire rack to drain. That's the fried shrimp done. For an easy child-friendly tartar sauce recipe, check the description. No onion or sharp pickles, just a mild, creamy flavor your child will enjoy. Next up is Hamburg Steak, a classic dish that children absolutely love, finished with a cute face drawn in ketchup and cheese cutouts. In a heat-proof bowl, place the finely chopped onion and a pinch of salt, then add the butter on top. Cover with plastic wrap and microwave for 2 minutes. Stir, then microwave for a further 1 minute. Spread the onion out and leave to cool completely. Adding the onion while still warm will cause the fat in the meat to melt, so always allow it to cool completely before use. Add the panko breadcrumbs, milk, and egg to the cooled onion and mix together. Place the ground meat and salt in a bowl and knead firmly until sticky. Kneading with the salt first causes the proteins in the meat to bind together, helping to retain the juices during cooking. Once sticky, add the onion mixture and mix briefly. Then add the sugar and pepper and mix quickly until evenly combined. Take care not to overmix, as this can affect the texture. Lightly coat hands with oil. Shape the mixture into oval patties while pressing out any air and smooth the surface. Arrange the patties in a cold frying pan. Starting from cold makes it easier to keep their shape. Then cook over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. Once browned, flip and cook for about 2 more minutes. Add the water. Cover with a lid and steam over low heat for 5 to 10 minutes. Insert a skewer into the center. If the juices run clear, the patties are cooked through. If the skewer feels cold or the juices run pink, cover and cook for a further 1 to 2 minutes. Turn off the heat and rest in the pan for about 2 minutes. This allows the residual warmth to finish the cooking gently, resulting in a moist and juicy texture. That's the Hamburg steak done. Feel free to get creative with a decoration your child will love. Next is Napolitan, a Japanese-style ketchup pasta with a mild, gentle sweetness that children love. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. Cook the spaghetti for about 30 seconds longer than the package instructions. This gives the pasta a softer texture that is easier for children to enjoy. Reserve about 2 ladles of pasta water before draining. Drain the pasta. Rinse briefly under water to remove excess starch and shake off any remaining moisture. This prevents the noodles from clumping and gives them a pleasantly chewy texture. Heat the olive oil in a frying pan over medium heat and sauté the sausages. Add the onion, mushrooms, and a pinch of salt and cook until softened. Add the corn and stir briefly. Push the ingredients to one side of the pan. Add the ketchup to the empty space. Sauté for 20 to 30 seconds. Sautéing the ketchup first softens its acidity, resulting in a milder, more child-friendly flavor. Add the milk and sugar and stir to combine. Add the pasta and toss gently to combine. Season with salt or ketchup to taste if needed. If the mixture seems dry, adjust with a splash of the reserved pasta water. Finally, turn off the heat, add the butter, and toss until evenly coated. That's the Napolitan done. Top with Parmesan cheese or parsley to your child's taste. Next is chicken rice, shaped into Mount Fuji with a small mound of white rice placed at the summit to represent the snow-capped peak. Add the sake to the chicken and leave to marinate. This helps tenderize the chicken, remove any unwanted odor, and keep it juicy, making it more enjoyable for children. Heat the olive oil in a frying pan over medium heat and add the chicken. Season lightly with salt and saute. Once the chicken changes color, add the onion and carrot and continue to cook. Finally, dicing the onion and carrot brings out their natural sweetness and helps them blend seamlessly into the dish. It also makes it easier for children to enjoy vegetables they might otherwise be hesitant about. Push the ingredients to one side of the pan. Add the ketchup to the empty space. Sauté for 20 to 30 seconds. Sautéing the ketchup first softens its acidity, resulting in a milder, more child-friendly flavor. Add the consommé, milk, sugar, and corn. Stir to season. Add the warm cooked rice and mix everything together, breaking up any clumps as you go. Turn off the heat and add the butter. Toss until evenly incorporated. Pack the mold with white rice first. This will form the snow-capped peak of Mount Fuji. Then add the chicken rice and press gently to shape it into Mount Fuji. That's the Mount Fuji chicken rice done. In Japan, a small flag is often placed on top as a finishing touch. Feel free to use the flag of your own country. Next is corn soup, made with canned creamed corn for a smooth restaurant quality finish that children absolutely love. Add the olive oil and onion to a saucepan. Add a pinch of salt. Sauté over medium-low heat until the onion becomes translucent and a light, sweet aroma develops. Sautéing the onion slowly draws out its natural sweetness, which forms the flavor base of the soup. Add the creamed corn, milk, and consommé stock powder. Warm gently over very low heat, stirring as it heats. Avoid bringing the soup to a vigorous boil, as this can diminish the flavor. Remove from heat, blend until smooth. Strain through a sieve. Blending and straining creates a smooth, gentle texture that is easier for children to digest and enjoy. Season with salt to taste if needed. That's the corn soup done. Finish with croutons and parsley if desired. Next is apple bunny, a simple decorative cut that transforms an apple into the shape of a rabbit with just a knife. Cut the apple into wedges. Remove the core. Make 2 cuts into the skin to form a V shape. Peel away only the skin within the V-shaped cuts. The remaining skin forms the rabbit's head. If not serving immediately, soak briefly in lightly salted water or lemon water for 1 to 2 minutes to prevent browning and help the ears stand upright. That's the cute apple bunny done. Last is the Kanten Jelly. Kanten is a plant-based setting agent that has been used in Japanese cooking for centuries. Since it holds its shape at room temperature, feel free to try it in your favorite molds for a charming finish. Pour the orange juice into a heat-proof container, add the powdered Kanten, and mix thoroughly until no lumps remain. Apple, grape, or any juice also works. Feel free to use whatever your child loves. Microwave uncovered at 600 watts for 1.5 to 3 minutes. Heat until slightly thickened. Stir well, making sure the Kanten is fully dissolved. If not fully dissolved, microwave in additional 20 to 30 second intervals. Add more orange juice, then sugar to taste if desired, and mix well. Pour into cups or molds. Molds such as animals, stars, or flowers add a charming festive touch that suits the Okosama lunch perfectly. Refrigerate for 30 to 60 minutes until set. That's the Kanten Jelly done. Cute and playful, a perfect dessert for the Okosama lunch. That's all 7 dishes of the Okosama lunch complete. There are no set rules for Okosama lunch. Use this video as a starting point and mix in any dishes your child loves. One final thought to share, Okosama lunch is not just a meal, it's entertainment. A small flag planted in the chicken rice, colorful decorations, these little touches are what make children's eyes light up and turn an ordinary meal into something truly special. Feel free to think of ideas your child will enjoy. We'll be sharing more fun ideas for children in future videos, so subscribe if you'd like to see more. We hope this becomes a special memory shared with your family.